Hi, my name is Ron Heagy. I am an artist. I paint with my mouth. I'm paralyzed from my neck down due to a surfing accident. I learned how to paint shortly after my accident thanks to my mom, who encouraged me to take a brush in my teeth and try the art. I'm an oil painter. I paint on canvas, and these are some of my prints, and they're made especially for metal. They turned out real nice. So shortly after I became disabled through my accident, I was inspired by my mother and my father and my community to not just sit there and feel sorry for myself. I learned how to change my attitude, which was my perspective. And I went to college. I learned to type with a stick in my teeth, and I got a master's degree, eventually just by using that technique. And a lot of people helping me. But I would roll from class to class with my chin-controlled chair, operate my chair with my chin. And I graduated with a 3.7 grade point average, which is pretty good from a Central Lynn High School 2.0 student. But it's all about application, what we put our minds to. So my mom saw me working hard at my master's degree, and she said, "Why don't you learn how to paint as a hobby?" I said, "What do you mean, paint the house? So that's rude." She said, "No, paint pictures like the way you type with your mouth." And so I gave it a shot, and I found myself creating things on my own. I need people to help me 24 hours a day, dress me, feed me, bathe me, brush my teeth, put me in my chair, strap me down, drive me here and there, and give me whatever it takes to make it a successful day. I need the help of others. So with my painting, I am free to express myself. As long as you give me my brush and I have some paints, I can create stuff on my own, and that's a good feeling. I went on after my master's degree, and I founded a camp in Oregon called Camp Attitude. It was my dream to see kids come from all over the country and learn how to do the things that I've done, to change their attitude and have some belief in themselves and then the courage to give things a try, think outside the box. So that's the most important thing to me, is to continue that. Along with being a dad and write a book, you can check out my stuff on my page, rollonron.com. So each one of these takes various amounts of time, depending on the detail. And for example, the peacock took me about 300 hours. So on average, I think it's probably somewhere between 175 hours and 200 hours to paint. Every time I make a stroke on the canvas, I have to hold my breath. So I have to breathe in between strokes, otherwise I'll pass out. Typically, I'll put all the colors that I have on my canvas in front of me because I get bored with certain areas, so I change it up a bit. And sometimes I have to even flip the painting upside down in order to paint the top because I can't reach up there. So I'll have to flip it over. So I'm doing the top part of the painting upside down. Try that. I'm kind of a realist. I like to paint pictures that are a reflection of nature. I like the old barns. I like birds and animals. And I'd like to get into abstract, but I'm too detailed of an individual to throw that abstract in there. So I'm a realist. I have a website, Roll On Ron. That's ROLLONRON.com. Go there, you can check out my art. You can tell me what you think of it. I'm also on Facebook under Ron Heagy Mouth Painted Art. Check me out. Tell me what you think. There is one particular piece in here that is a bit, it's expressive. I was in New York at 9/11 when the towers came down. I saw the tragedy and I felt like I needed to paint a picture to resemble it. So this 9/11 picture behind me is an eagle, the American eagle landing in a dead tree. The dead tree was a tower. And there in the sky, you can see the face of God or whatever, overlooking the whole situation. You got the United States flag in the background in the mountains. And in the trees, there's an outline of an airplane, which most people cannot find. Can you find that? But in the expression of this is that things happen. We can't dwell on the past, but we got to remember things and move on, making the right choices to be a better nation, to be a better person. Just like my art has created me a better place and has produced in me a better attitude. That's what it's all about. Be inspired.